What's up, guys? It's Matt, and I'm here to bring you a brand new Planet Coaster series. And today I'm going to show you the building of our entrance building and a live tour of Hackberry Hills, our brand new custom scenario. If you want to jump straight to that live tour, the timestamp is going to be in the top left, but let's go ahead and jump straight in to that speed build. and welcome to Hackberry Hills, the live portion of today's video. So you basically just saw me build this building, which is our entrance building for our Hackberry Hills, but you probably saw in the background there is a lot more. So you zoom out a little bit. There's a lot on camera, and that's because I've been building this for a long time. I started this a couple years ago, and until COVID-19 came around, I really didn't have much time to work on it. So I figured I'd bring you guys along on this journey as I put it together. I did some unconventional pieces or ideas here to try and make this all work a little bit better. But this is going to be a custom scenario with objectives and everything that I'm going to put in and hopefully put up on the Steam Workshop once it's done. But we're going to go and I'm going to bring you along for the building of it. As you can see, we do have a toll plaza up here. There are a lot of cars. I might consider taking some of those out because that may not be quite as realistic as I want. For whatever reason, when I was building this a year ago, I wanted to build a lot of hedges. So I'm not going to go back and change it all now. It'll look fine once I get trees in along the side and some shrubbery, but we do have it. We can also click on the cars and they're all in one scenery group, which is nice. The lines, I did not mean to click on that, but you can also see are all part of a senior group. So if someone doesn't have the best PC, they can we can potentially do an upload with without the major pieces of scenery in here. But one of the coolest thing or most unique things I haven't seen anyone else do is our bathrooms here. It's not the fact that we have bathrooms. I think everyone does that. But we hid our guest spawn point and our park entrance in the spawn point. So once they come through there, once they come out of our bathroom, they're in the park. The whole parking lot's made out of paths so they can wander around as if it's a real parking lot. I do have, let's get our thing out of here, our hood. I do have barriers so the guests can't walk by the cars, which is pretty nice. We do have the middle section here, which for whatever reason these are a little bit off, but it's okay. They're fine. We got our benches in here. Guests can use pretty much all of them. Again, they are blocked off from the cars, so they can't go through the cars. Sometimes they manage to find their way into one, but that's okay. We also have a major tram network for our parking lot. So we have a couple different bathrooms stationed out, so people will scatter in from everywhere, and I mean they will flood in. I opened it once to test it, but they'll get on the tram and they can ride it right to the front of the park when they do. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to stop the tram or stop the people, so sometimes they get run over, but I think there's worse things that could happen. We got quite a few different stations for our tram stop. It does come up over here and go over the road, which is pretty nice. We got some frame rate issues. My computer is going to blow up, but I think we're still doing all right with our recording here. And then this station is our main station, so it does have a little bit longer line because people coming out of the park are going to want to use this. I doubt they may want to use it, but they may not. We got another bathroom over here, which actually I think is a real bathroom. Let me double check that. Yes, so this one is an actual bathroom, so the only people that are going to use that are the people that want to use the bathroom. We have some janitors walking around, our preferred lot, and our handicap parking lot. We got another bathroom over here, along with another station for our tram. So I put a lot of effort into this, but the idea is they were a once thriving theme park, and then a few things happened, which I'll go into a little bit more detail when we get to the building of the scenario part, but I do have a thought process for all of this. Buddy Smokehouse, I actually use this on my YouTube background picture. This I put a lot of effort into this. We have a restaurant that would be outside of the park, so people could come up and if they just wanted to eat, they wouldn't have to pay. They could just come straight in, eat, and then somehow get parking reimbursed. I haven't thought that through yet. We do have a staff building over here on the side and a restroom. I couldn't find a good way to hide it because of the way I had to do it. So we just have to pretend that the doors are functioning doors. This is Buddy's Smokehouse. We a full service restaurant. We do have some quick service stuff here if you want to just grab stuff on your way into the park. And then on the back side, we do have another restaurant as well as more restrooms and a staff building on this side. I didn't do anything too much inside the park here. But as you come around, we just have a lot of planters. This is mostly tiled pathway, which I thought was a good idea. And now I'm realizing that it's not necessarily a good idea. But once you get over here, we now have the staff HR building. So I think I just threw some restrooms in here to try and get some people to walk in here. Yeah, there's a restroom and another restroom. And then I also have a staff room on the back, which draws some of the staff members over as well, and then a nice little place for the team members to just sit around the fire. This is our staff parking lot. So again, all these cars are part of the main cars as well. We also have another bathroom that has the entrance spawn point in it. So guests will walk through here, and they certainly do. They don't go through the cars. I did my best to keep them out of it. And then we have this extra parking over here, which may be a little weird, but that's because we have the Hackberry Lodge, which is a hotel. And it's a pretty square hotel, but I tried to break it up as much as I could. We got like little balcony pieces for maybe some of the suites up here, with a place to sit and some barrels as like a little table. We have some even bigger suite areas down here in the bottom with the same kind of concept. So I think it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. There is another hotel entrance on the back here, so there's technically two hotels in here. And then you also have 5 cabins in the back, which all are their own hotel that guests can just kind of walk right in. These are only deluxe rooms in here because these are the nicer of the hotel. They're just kind of like treetop cabins, kind of like Disney. I can't remember exactly which resort, but and again, I think it turned out pretty decent for what I was going for. Uh, and yeah, the only other thing that we haven't really taken a deeper look at is the entrance here. We have Hackberry Hills written out here in the flowers. And then we have our welcome sign, which I'm not fully sold on. So if you think I should keep it, please let me know down in the comment section. Or if you have any other ideas that maybe I can throw in here, let me know. Because I'm not a huge fan of these, but of the places that I've tried to use them, this kind of looks the best. I was also thinking about throwing some of the string lights down here along this railing and on the backside as well, but I haven't fully decided on that yet. So this would actually be our park entrance, per se. We're not going to put any turnstiles in here, because I think the guests will just walk through them anyway. But we do have, we have information kiosks in here, which I think will be good. We also have an ATM. We got a staff building in the back, right behind the L there. We have another restroom behind the O and another ATM on the right. Then we also have another faux and park entrance here with 2 informations. And on the back, we tried to fill in with trees, a lot of blue in here, which I'm not fully sold on either. I tried to break it up with some of the bushes, but I don't know if that necessarily turned out too well. I do think the benches in front kind of help it, but if you have any suggestions for that, leave it in a comment as well. I was trying to leave a little bit of space to kind of make it like its own planter area type thing, but I don't know if it really. We do also have another bathroom, and then we also have our first aid back here. For what we made in the video and the time lapse, I do want to try and keep these videos a lot shorter. We're probably going to only build one thing at a time because it does take me a long time to build some of this. And this building itself, as you probably saw, took several iterations. I changed it several times, and that's even before what I started with. So the pieces that I started with when you guys came along, I had these pieces on the side. That wasn't always the case either. So I've been working on this for a while, and I just have been struggling. Park entrances are not something I'm good at, but I do think this turned out pretty nicely. But I do hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like. That helps me out tremendously. If you saw something you thought I should do better or I need to do something different, leave it in the comment section. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt. I got a couple other series on the channel right now as well, including a career mode and a challenge mode series. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.